Greetings, and today I have another Gwent deck video for you guys. So this particular deck is just a fun little FIRESWARM deck. You know, I just wanted to have a little bit of fun with a couple of meme decks, so I just thought ahead and go pretty much pure FIRESWARM. Now of course I have a bit of poison in here, but if you guys wanted to have a bit of control, you could add assault sort of in its stead. You don't necessarily need that much money, especially since I kind of took off I think it's Uwald. I took off Uwald from this deck. The first match will have Uwald in it. The second one, I took off Uwald and a Fistech Trafficker for 2 Casino Bouncers for that tutoring. So we're going to go down through the list and let me know what you guys' thoughts are, of course, of this deck in the comments section below. Or if there's any other decks you guys would like me to try, fun ones, I will definitely give it a shot. So having Triss Telekinesis for that extra Bone Talisman is pretty great. Now, of course, when you have 2 Fistechs and 2 Congregations might end up being a problem because there's a chance that you might not even draw into Bone Talisman, especially since like your opponent's also running some cards. At the same time, also if you also change it to Assault, then you're gonna run into almost the exact same problem. So if anything, if you want to switch it to like a different, to like more of a unit card, then you definitely could. If you want to have some fun with some Kikimori warriors, that could be a thing. You could destroy cards to make more warriors, and you're still sort of keeping up with that swarm. But yeah, so Triss was mostly meant to like ensure that you are going to get Bone Talisman, but it's like, you know, the chances of that aren't going to be the greatest if you have 3 special cards, and if your opponent also has a couple special cards, your chances decrease. But you know, it's just sort of my version of it. Next we got Yennefer of Vengerberg. Of course, the more units you have on your side of the field, the better it will be for you, the more boost you will get. There have been a couple of decks in the past where I tried to combo Yennefer and Geralt. Maybe I might, or Geralt Erdrin, I might actually give that a shot again, just because I feel like they work pretty well together. It is 22 provisions though, so that can be a bit of a hassle. But yeah, she is there. Next we got Royal Decree for tutoring, in case we need to get out any of our golds, which is fine. You could go a case with Mata, but sometimes your opponent's lowest provision cards could also end up helping them, so you know, really up to you. For cheaper provisions, definitely Mata, but I decided to go Royal Decree. Next we got Sacred Flame. Now Sacred Flame is actually a pretty decent card, especially if they're not running Bomb Heavers, which I haven't seen that many of recently, like even in ladder. So Sacred Flame is really nice if you're able to spawn. I mean, your defenders get stronger with Sacred Flame, Savola's Frightener gets stronger with Sacred Flame, any FIRESWARM Zealots you summon will be stronger with Sacred Flame, you know, the list goes on. So I do like Sacred Flame. Next is Grand Inquisitor Helvete. Of course, that's one of the reasons why I kind of kept a money-making package here, is because of Grand Inquisitor Helvete and Eternal Fire Disciple. You need to spend coinage to summon some more Zealots, of course, but you know, you don't want to swarm your deck that heavily. Oh, excuse me. Next, you got Vivaldi Bank, which again, similar to Royal Decree. I'm pretty much just, you know, making sure that my my deck becomes as thin as possible with it. So that's what Vivaldi Bank is there for. Not to mention, it does give you some extra coinage if you do end up playing a card for free with it. The Madame Louisa Savola combo is great. Not to mention, Savola's Frightener actually gets stronger with Sacred Flame, so that's an extra power there. It goes to an 18.2 card combo if you have Sacred Flame out already. Next is a Zerjaved. Again, stronger defenders, makes it a bit harder for your opponent. Plus, you can protect Sacred Flame and possibly your engines such as Helvete, the Eternal Fire Disciple, perhaps even the Eternal Fire Priest, because they always find themselves being the targets for easy removal like Assaults, Stunning Blows, Tourney Joust, etc. Next, we got 2 Bone Talismans, of course, which will serve as sort of the finishers for the deck once you've sort of set up your swarm pretty well. Next, we got Procession of Penance. It is actually relatively easy to sort of reduce the damage all the way to 0 because you are summoning quite the number of Zealots. Unless, of course, your opponent just straight up destroys it. If that's not the case, then you'll have a 12 power Procession, which is pretty nice. I decided to rock out with 2 Casino Bouncers just because I wanted to give them a shot. I know they're not being used at all. And there's really another card that can spawn duplicates of it, or not spawn, summon, and that's the Sewer Raiders. But I don't know, I just wanted to give Casino Bouncers a shot just because, why not? I wanted to give it a shot, so. Again, more of your deck thin. There's actually quite the amount of ways you can thin your deck out. Now, of course, if you want to go cheaper route, Royal Decree for Mata is not so bad. But yeah. Next, we got 2 Eternal Fire Inquisitors. Now, of course, it is not likely that you'll able to get their death blow abilities off just because you're not really running a lot of damage. So if you actually want to find like sort of replacements for these, You could always go Bloody Good Friends. It's good for that control aspect. You could even go FIRESWARM Scribe instead, but just keep in mind that these are actually going to be targeted by you know, by the cards I mentioned that usually target Eternal Fire Priest. So you don't want to have them play the reacting game for too long, because you do want to have some value in your units as well. You could actually go for changing it to the Keeper of the Flame, because again, if you are going to Ghost the Swarm route, you could ditch one Eternal Fire Inquisitor for one Keeper of the Flame, or perhaps both. It's really your choice. But this is just my version for now. We got the Poison package with 2 Fistacs and a Trafficker. We got 2 Congregations for swarming up our field with Zealots early in the game, or early in the round, I should say. 2 Fire Priests that could get boosted if you can protect it with Azar Javed, which would be pretty nice. And 2 Eternal Fire Disciples to sort of round up the deck. So this is sort of my version of FIRESWARM. There is definitely adjustments you can make to sort of make this more memey, make it more fun, make it a bit more greedy. I decided to go the not so greedy route. Like, the greedy route level here is like not the highest, just because I am running some sort of control. If I wanted to go pure FIRESWARM, I could. You could even change it to A Rush as well. So like, if you need a first turn play, you can always congregate. You can always use a charge of Congregate and then A Rush for those, like, that's like what, 10 points? 10 points for the first turn, which is actually really nice. So like I said, there's like so many options you can go, and I find this actually quite a lot of fun. And yeah, I didn't do an outro for the video, for the gameplay, so I'll do it here. So if you guys did enjoy this deck, please leave it a like. Again, any suggestions you guys would make change it, definitely let me know in the comment section below if there's any other decks you guys would like me to try out. And of course, subscribe for more Gwent content, and make sure to check out Team Bandit Gang's site. We just released a article on the Gwent Partner Program and tips that you can do for the Divination Challenge for when it does get reopened. That is when Gwent Masters comes back, after this whole situation has sort of settled down a little bit. So yeah, subscribe for more Gwent content, of course, and I'll send you guys over to the gameplay. Yeah, we're starting off hot here already with Nilfgaard. Oh well, at least I get to go second, so I can still sort of control the pace a little bit. I feel like Eternal Fire Priest just gets shut down, which honestly I think I'm gonna be okay with, honestly. We can keep up. Nah, I'm gonna go Fistek. I'd rather actually have a Fistek Trafficker here. At least I can use it as a poison on self. Could this still be status? Potentially. Man, I have both Fire Priests. I mean, I also have a Zair to protect myself, so I guess that's fine. See, the thing is, he kind of controls the pacing here. So it's going to be a bit of a problem, actually. Because he controls the pace. That's the thing with Lockdown. What on earth is he choosing? Is it for Ramon? Is this Soldiers? This could possibly be Soldiers. Oh, it's Albrecht. Okay. Ooh, we're going to have some fun here. Alright. I think I start with Congregate, right? I mean, I feel like if I start with the Fire Priest, I mean, you know, I'll just do it. I know it's gonna get destroyed, but it's like, it's alright. At least it takes out a removal from him. So I don't mind if he actually plays Tourney Joust or Assassinate. Yeah, that's fine. We'll keep one for the Azir, so I'll actually play Eternal Fire Disciple here. And then after that, we'll play Congregation. We do have a Bone Talisman, which we can use, so I guess it's fine. If I can get maybe another Eternal Fire Disciple, it would be great. The thing is, we're not very big on generating coinage, right? Where we care more about being able to swarm our field. Well, I mean, coinage will get us that, but like, you know, it's not like super important in a sense. So he's played both Tourney Joust. Oh, okay. It doesn't matter. I'm still okay with this, actually. I am okay with him playing both Tourney Jousts. We could Fistek Trafficker to ourselves to get that coinage, but I also want to Congregate here. At least, actually, if he passes, our Procession of Penance actually gets to see some play, which is nice. I mean, I don't think he'll pass right now, but you get the picture, actually. Battle prep. My, he's playing a bunch of tactics here. He's playing a lot of tactics here. A Scorch would hurt him so much right now. I mean, if I played Yennefer, like a Yennefer here wouldn't be the worst thing in the world just because I have like that many units over him. I'd essentially get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I'd be 12 points over with Yennefer if I played it right now. I mean, again, okay. So he chooses to pass, huh? He did go first, so he would get last say. Personally, I am trying to favor a long round 3, so I could actually Royal Decree into like a bronze here. Honestly, not even that bad to do it on a bronze. I could also play the Possession of Penance, but like it's like I don't need that many points to beat him right now. So I could just actually get out probably a Fire Inquisitor, just because like we don't want to see that many of them anyway. Okay, so this needs to be a long round for us to like to do really well on, so if I can get Vivaldi Bank, that would be great too, actually. Congregation. Okay, we got Savola. I got rid of Louisa though, so that's kind of a pity, but it's alright. I mean, I think I'm gonna end up passing anyway, so I'll just leave it. I was gonna play, so I could have played the Congregation again, because I feel like that might have been a bit too slow, but yeah, it's alright. I wonder who he brought out for Albrecht. Experimental Remedy, interesting. He has quite the amount of tactics, actually. He's played quite the amount of tactics. He has played 2 Tourney Jousts, though, so it's only the 2 Assassinates, really, that I have to be concerned about. Unfortunately, I have to play Azair before the Eternal Fire Priest, because I feel like the Fire Priest can just get destroyed. Okay, we got Triss. Triss is nice here, actually. Vivaldi Bank's also nice. What else can we go for? I mean, Sacred Flame would be so good on us right now. Okay. I mean, I don't know how much value we're going to get out of Bersodi here just because we don't really focus on generating coinage. If anything, I might actually just get rid of Bersodi. Maybe put in like a pickpocket. But that kind of defeats the purpose because it's like I want to get rid of Bersodi because we don't generate that much money, but then bringing in pickpocket kind of like does the opposite effect, so. Arturius into what? Imperial Brigade? How many bronzes does he have? He hasn't shown me any bronzes. Okay. That explains why then. I don't know if I want to try and fish. Should I try to fish for Sacred Flame? Or should I earn myself some coinage first? Unfortunately, I don't have Louisa, so Savola's money-making schemes here will not be the greatest. I could just congregate, actually. Yeah, I'll just congregate. Yeah, unfortunately, my ability to swarm here isn't going to be the best. If anything, if he manages to outswarm me, I'm kind of done. Recruit, yeah, he's definitely going to outswarm me. Yennefer here is not going to be that great. Alright, do we try and fish? I mean, I'll still play... nah, Bersodi just becomes a target, I think. Couldn't even get it. Oh, that's fine. We'll just play Louisa here, actually, for the 0 coinage. I mean, that kind of triggers Savola, because he's my only tribute. Oh, no, I have Azair. Azair is also a tribute. Jokes. A-Rush. I mean, if you are playing slow, A-Rush actually is not the worst card to pick. We need to generate as many units as we possibly can here. We could actually go straight into Savola. I mean, he could just Invocation the Frightener, but our real setup here is for Triss and Yennefer anyway, so... Like I said, like Azair Javed really is only meant for those extra... Oh, he plays Invocation now? Okay, I'll take that, actually. I'll take that. I mean, I won't get any more Zealots, which kind of sucks, but we still have Bersodi actually to control his side of the field, so I'm actually okay with that. I am actually okay with that happening. And we still have enough that Possession of Penance actually remains at 12, so... Yikes. He kind of doesn't have anything to counter this unless he snuck in like a oh, he had a Karate Heat Wave. Okay, that's fine. But he's not ahead by that much, so that's fine. We will play the Pendants here. He shouldn't have anything else that can banish, right? I'd be surprised if he did. He had the 2 cards literally that would get rid, like I think he got rid of like the main tall removal lock. Okay, that's fine. I think this is where we actually Bersodi. Oh no, we'll play actually Azir here first. And I'm paying for it just so I can get those extra. Okay, good luck. Oh, wait, does that mean he doesn't have, he might not have, what's his name? I forgot his name. The one that can seize lock units. Oh, well. So 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So we still generate 12. Well, 10 points if he actually plays another one, but honestly, it's fine. Wait, what kind of a... This is a pretty interesting deck, actually. Okay, sure. I mean, we'll have to do this, though. But that's alright. We're ahead by 9, but that's okay. Geralt Irdrin here actually would be pretty great. If you had Geralt Irdrin, that would be pretty cool. Joachim. Oh, that's gonna bring out, Okay, that's fine. I mean, he can generate 2 Stealots, but like I said, I mean, that's kind of the use for Yennefer, so I'm good. He has taken the lead, though. So we could potentially still lose, but it depends on what his last card is. Unless Trist doesn't get us out. Oh, because I saw Tourney Joust, Battle Prep, and Experimental Remedy. What if we actually don't draw into, Bilge? I mean, we'll cheese. Didn't get it, but that's alright. Okay, so ooh, we got Skellige. Oh, Skellige actually does pretty well against us here. This might not be the best matchup for us. We got the Gore combo. Yeah, this might be a bit of a problem. Our win con here might actually be the short round. Like, we might actually have to go long round against them. Get rid of poison. Congregation sounds so bad. Actually, we can go force. We can go swarm first round, to be honest. Okay, whatever. Ritual Sacrifice isn't with us. Or Sacred Flame. Why do I think it's Ritual Sacrifice? Sacred Flame. It looks the same. I don't know. I don't know. Like, whenever I think of a card called I don't even know if that's even a card name. I'm pretty sure I'm just making that up. He goes for the discard. Does it mean he's running Coral? A build Carl, okay. We'll start with Congregation here. I mean, I got rid of Uwald Bersodi in this version, so, you know, that might not have been the best thing in the world. But we'll see, we'll see how it goes. A Raging Bear, okay, fair enough. Lucky for him, I'm not actually able to destroy this bear, but that's alright. We could play the Disciple and then into Casino Bouncers. I'll actually play the Priest here. I just want to see what he does. I mean, sure, in a short round, he'll do decent, but, like, you know, I'll have Savola. Savola's Frightener might actually be able to take some bulk of the damage from Reckless Flurry, if that's what it takes. Stunning Blow. Okay, that's fine. I figured, like, that's the thing with Eternal Fire Priest. Like, they're just kind of... They're always just bait for those removal cards. That's really all it does. It doesn't really do much of anything else, if you ask me. It doesn't do much of anything else. We can at least get Casino Bouncers without having to pay that Insanity payment. funny because casino bouncers are actually kind of expensive. Like, I know it's good for like, what do you call it? Tutoring out of the deck, but like, you know, you have, I'm pretty sure like Syndicate already has another version of that, but it's Horde. It's the Horde tutor. We will pay it though, and we will pay the fee. I don't mind if this, actually, I can always poison it later, right? But he could also have Grimace, which could suck actually. So, I mean, it's not like he has a big lead from this. It's only a matter of how on earth am I gonna be able to get rid of the gore. Question is, the answer is actually I can't, right? So. Oh, so he placed the cursed scroll now. Interesting. What did you even discard? Oh, wait. Did you even discard something? Wait. Oh, no. Cursed Scroll returns it back to the deck. Jokes. I've never used that stratagem before. Maybe once, but yeah. Oh, we could play another, ah, dang. We got the poison. You know, we could cheese it. We could play it. Make him think that we'd have another poison. It could bring out Grimace too, which is nice. It'll bring out Grimace, which will be nice actually if we can let that happen. You know, I actually thought about adding an A-Rush. It would have been nice, like you combo with a Congregate. A-Rush, that's some pretty decent tempo. Kind of similar to like what Monsters does. I want to see Grimace. You bring out Grimace, there's no way that you can actually use what do you call it? Sigdrifa's right, so. But I mean, he could be calling that bluff and be like, oh, he's totally not gonna play it. So I won't. I don't even want to risk it. Oh, the poet. Oh wow, he's kind of committing here. This is kind of a commitment. It's Valbud Priest. Okay, well, unfortunately, there's something I can do about this. We could play Helvide. And then just use up all the coinage. Because I think we are trying to push for a relatively short round, right? If that's going to be our win con. Yeah, I think it has to be the short round. And then we'll use one for him. And then he's going to die anyway, so it's like, it is what it is. If he passes, oh no, if he passes, not even the pendants will be enough. So I might actually pass after this play. Which is unfortunate because I was trying to go for a short round, but the long round might actually benefit him a little bit better. Skellige's literally the swarm counter. Like all of Skellige's ability to play in the game is to counter to swarm deck, so. Which is ironic because all of my fire swarms are still here, but yeah. We could play our Bone Talisman. 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 37. We have 43. He won't be out of range yet. So we can actually play that. We could even actually play our Vivaldi Bank as well. Oh, he passes. Then this should be enough, right? Yeah. Okay, so what's our aim here? We want Louisa and Savola to be the last few cards in our deck, right? Okay, so we did get them both. This one's not gonna be that useful to us anymore. And Bone Talisman, again, not the best thing either. So honestly, we have cards that we can just literally throw away here. This deck would be decent for that coinage. We'll play Fire Priest here first. It's probably gonna get Stunning Blow, but honestly, I'm okay with that. This is... I want to see Stunning Blow or Gutting Slash. Doesn't matter to me which one. What I do want to see, though, is that this round be prolonged a little bit. You know? So I'm technically at 9 power here. This one's at 8. But he'll have Dagor, most likely, to counter it, so... If he plays another one, I could pass. But I don't know if I want to, necessarily. And there's Dagor, who he's probably going to bring back with Sigdrifus Right and maybe leave Champion of Spellbud alone. Wait, he plays his ability now? I mean, I'm still going to push him. Ooh, I got some good cards coming up. Actually. No, I got some good cards coming up. I am totally... I don't mind going down a card. I mean, he lost his hero power, so... And we still have all 3 of our congregates left, so I'm pretty happy with this. If we can draw Ritual Sacrifice, Sacred Flame, I'd be happy. But I did realize we do have some pretty good cards coming up. Do they get shuffled after Vivaldi Bank is played? Oh, it's get shuffled, so never mind. Those cards might not even come back. That's a pity. Oh well. Alright, well, as long as he lives, there's really nothing we can do. So unfortunately, we'll have to let that one go. He could still have Sigdrifus Right to bring it back. And I fear that if I try to poison it, then Azair... oh, sorry, not Azair. Grimace can just have his way and just, you know, purify it. Which kind of sucks. We don't have, like, an Assault or anything to take it down. But, yeah. Okay, at least we got Sacred Flame. I'm happy with Sacred Flame. We got Poisons. Like I said, I mean, we can't really Swarm. I mean, we have coins, but we don't have a money spender, though. That's the issue here. We don't have a money spender, so I just thought to poison. Sure, but I feel like Grimace... I'm just gonna bank on the fact that Grimace is in his hand. So... yeah, too bad we don't have a money spender. A money spender would be so great right now. Freya's Blessing. Oh, probably into the Worship, yeah. It's just a matter of who he actually brings back with Sigdrifus Right. I think that's kind of what's going to determine this. We're actually going to generate quite the amount of money here. Well, not really. 4, 5, 6, 9. Yeah. Create Greatsword. Sure. Ah, too bad Triss is melee. Sorry, ranged locked. Can play Royal Decree into probably Azair or Yennefer. No, not Yennefer. We'll play Louisa, actually. Yeah, I don't mind Louisa here. I mean, the Delirium here will actually give the Greatsword a lot of boost. Yeah, that's the problem. Like, when I'm focusing just on Swarm, so it's like, you know, my opportunity for being able to destroy, not really the biggest. I might actually just switch the Fist deck for like Assault instead, to be honest. So that's fine, I guess. I mean, nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. We will play Azair. We still get that boost anyway, so we might as well take it, right? Oh, shoot. Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We can still play Savola, actually. We can still play Savola. It's fine. We can congregate 3 times, and then we can get Savola value. So, Savola value. Would he even have room to fit Sigdrifus Right? Because this is a pretty expensive deck so far. Like, not that many 4 costs. Like, I've seen 1, 2... Oh, he has 2 Greatswords? Okay. Well, that makes sense. 5, 6, 7. And then we'll actually play this here. And then we'll pay... I mean, we're still in the lead, but I don't know. Like, I mean, he has played his hero power already, which is why I wasn't too worried. We could even... Actually, we could even get Delirium. Not Delirium. Bone Talisman here. So, the Swarm still kind of worked out. So, I completely forgot about this, but it doesn't matter. I mean, we got to use up the money, so it's fine by me. That's a pity. So maybe he never had Grimace the whole time, huh? And I was worried for nothing. Oh, the Wild Boar of the Sea. Oh, right. Oh, I completely forgot about the Wild Boar of the Sea. Is this last card, Is this last card Morkvarg? If it's a Morkvarg, he'll be at 34, 35, 6. He'll be at 38. 41, 30, 39. Oh, no, the Ankre Greatsword I think will be enough. I think it'll just be enough, actually. Yeah, I think Morkvarg will be just enough. Like, even after I play the Fistek Trafficker. Because I think he has to play Morkvarg on this. Because using it on Triss won't be enough for sure. Oh. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say Morkvarg would have given him a chance, but, yeah.